This goblin was literally gonna walk all the way around here to reach me, and instead I just teleported behind him and just stuck a sword through his back. Please don't hurt me. I have a wife and kids. Please spare me.
What up, chat? How you doing?
Hello, hello.
In the background, we have the trailer playing for Mahokenshi, which is an indie game out of Iceberg Interactive and Game Source Studio.
Ruler of the islands, you must keep the balance between man and kami. But dark times are ahead. An ancient enemy has returned. Unite the houses and gather samurai wielding both blade and magic. Such is the path of the Mahokenshi.
Chat, this is the game director, David Cicurel. While I was watching developer interviews with him, talking about the influences of this game, and he said, we have a lot of Japanese influence here. We've got a lot of Japanese lovers in France. And I was watching with captions on, and I just started bawling in laughter. Excuse me. What did you just say, sir?
Does France have a monopoly over loving Japanese people? I demand a recount.
I don't think they do.
We need a true, pure research poll of the number of weebs per capita by country.
Define weeb. No, that's a different stream. We have a separate Sunday night show where we try to dissect what that word means. PJ, do not let us fall into that trap here.
In the most remote islands of the celestial realm, rumors of rebels and uprisings are common. But more recent rumors speak of dark forces and villages being destroyed. You have been sent to investigate.
Energy provided on a per turn basis, you use that for movement and you use that for combat. And you get 35 turns total, so 35 times 4 energy total to solve the map, to accomplish the goals, to fill out the side quests, etc.
So there's a chieftain who's concerned about the village to the north. So we're assuring him that we will investigate post-haste. And as our thanks, as our recompense, I will take some energy. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you better bow. You better bow low, daddy.
What?
Wait, hold on. You can't tell somebody to bow low and call them daddy. Those are two different power dynamics. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane.
So some landmarks do special things. In this case, it's a village where we can buy cards. And considering that we need to move out, let's buy some movement cards. Wow, that guy just got wrecked, but also we have Dojos now.
Tell me about Dojos, Kram.
They let us improve our cards and also improve our deck without lowering the chance of drawing cards we want. So unlike a shrine, which only allows us to discard cards, we can upgrade cards and mess with our deck otherwise. We now have to contend with these goblins that are attacking this village, quote unquote, and we have literally no energy to stave off their onslaught. Ooh. So we're just gonna get wombo comboed over here for a little bit.
Yeah, dude, you're just gonna get bounced around like a pinball. Kram's claimed the higher ground on the mountain, giving him a baseline defense for the next turn. But,
yes, sir.
If you stack your hand with travel cards, you don't really get to swing your axe.
Yeah, you don't. We're gonna get rid of this goblin so that we only have one enemy to focus on. Basics of the Fire Emblem strategies. We get all of these new cards as an accomplishment for leveling up.
How have these vile creatures reached the celestial islands? Pits tainted by corruption serve them as gateway. They must be sealed if the celestial realm is to be saved, and only you have the power to do so.
Man, that's a lot of pressure. I mean, I'm just one really cool Ayaka. We're gonna whack you for some good damage. How'd you like that? You seem to shrug it off pretty well. Please don't hurt me. I have a wife and kids. Please spare me. Dude, we just brutalized the crap out of that goblin.
New character!
Hey, KAITO!
Yay! This looks like Sekiro right now. Yeah, again, we saw it firsthand. The game developer said there are a lot of Japanese lovers in France.
I mean, every time you say that, it just sounds so wrong.
I know. And he didn't mean it that way. And he means it in such an innocent sense. See, chat, this is me doing what you do to me. I say innocent things and you take it out of context and you turn it all up on its head.
Wait, this is a secret movement card too.
Oh my God,
that was
right.
pretty awesome. Right?
That's crazy.
No, that's awesome. This card is amazing. So normally you can't traverse water, but with that card,
That is
not even a
broken.
problem. This goblin was literally gonna walk all the way around here to reach me, and instead I just teleported behind him and just stuck a sword through his back.
Dude, your character is not supposed to be this mobile. Like,
Silly zombies. I just defeated 2 zombies in 1 turn. We have a sinister man in front of us. We have to defeat the Oni before it destroys the village, and we get a base stat increase if we do. Wait, there are 2 Onis now? I thought you meant the other Oni!
Kram.
Oh my god.
Kram. But to me,
Doppel.
Kram,
Uh-huh.
you
Yep.
are the only one.
Dude, is that it? That's it? That's all you got? Boo this man, Chad. Boo this man. Ooh, he's getting really close.
Ooh, they're both coming.
Well, things are gonna get dicey, Chad. So what's going to happen is I'm going to aggro both of these Onis and fight everyone all at once. That's what I'm about to do, Chad.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, it's getting dicey.
Ooh,
It's getting
interesting.
dicey.
Oh.
He's coming for you, dude.
All right,
He has
Chad.
your number.
That was the wrong decision. There was a goblin
Oh,
there.
you gonna die?
It's okay. We're fine, Chad. We're fine. We're cooking. We're cooking. Let's try to get rid of this dude, though. Let's deal some damage to that dude, and that's... I think we're dead this turn, actually, Chad. Yeah, I did die, game. Good observation. Now that I know the future or past, or the past future, I can use it to my advantage, chat. We're going to go over here, and then we're going to whack all of y'all. And then we're going to upgrade a card.
Big damage.
That's a turn. That's how you play games, chat. That's how you play games, chat.
Man's talking like he's giving a lecture. Let's see if he survives.
Man, that was a lot of damage, chat. Is this guy supposed to be survivable? I feel like we're dying faster as this character than any other character.
Are we?
Yeah, we, as in the 2 of us, because we're in this together, right, Doppel?
Yeah, of course.
Oh man, we need some more HP again, chat, somehow.
It's because you just soak up damage with this character. You're just like,
I have
I've
no
got
idea what you're
plenty
talking
of
about.
strength and defense. I'll just keep taking these hits.
We're gonna go down here. We're going to fight these enemies here. So I want to get rid of this goblin, but it doesn't look like we will be able to do so. But this does 30 total damage, whereas I'm gonna go for the damage. Let's do it, chat. Let's risk it all.
Remember, we think he's gonna die.
I'm not dying against these 3 folks. I'll be fine against these 3. Oh, well, I guess this is also our only option. So we're just gonna do this again and defeat 2 enemies at once.
Ooh, nice. Baller.
Weren't you just saying something about me dying?
Yeah, I know. I was
a few seconds
talking
ago.
smack like very recently. However, you might think this is a redemption arc, but you still have a big fire Oni to beat up, so...
Alright, so we want to fight this Oni in a place that's advantageous. So I think we're gonna go over to this mountain and chill out here. This Oni spike damage is legit. This is gonna be close, chat. This is gonna be close.
Ooh. Nice work, Kram. Let's get some chants in chat for Kram. Kram,
Right?
you played it about 90 minutes of Mahokenshi. Are you a play, watch, or pass?
I'm actually a pretty strong play.
A strong play?
Been a while. Yeah. Everything about the game works. The graphics are nice. Not thinking too hard about things is also actually a pretty viable way to play. And then obviously the combat feels pretty good. The fact you can stack up abilities and attacks to use one after another, it all comes together pretty well. Like, it's simple, it's effective. This is a game's game. So shout out to the studio for making this. You've watched me suffer, triumph, suffer again, and then triumph spectacularly. Are you a play, a watch, or a pass?
Yeah, so actually I was a little bit afraid because I was like, okay, card game, X's, like, all right, kind of like, what's going on? And then I did my research and I was like, oh my God, this is painfully slow. And I was watching other playthroughs of the early content at a high speed. And what I'm seeing here is they fixed whether or not you were just bum rushing a game, which isn't usually your style. So I don't think that was what's happening.
I was going a little bit speedy.
A little bit speedy. Yeah, it's fair. But it felt so much faster today that I was like, oh, well, my main concern with this title is like totally evaporated. And that's the biggest delta between initial content and live content that I've seen. But I am a play, now that I can see the levels are moving at about 20 minutes a level, like I'm pretty happy with that pacing. So congratulations to the Game Source Studio and everybody else for putting together a title like this. Thanks everybody for being here. See you soon.